the Genius Podcast.
Hosted by yours truly, Tyrell Mara. I run the lineup. Don John Willis, don't forget the Willis. Alex Hiller, aka Young Slaw. A real one. And don't forget the boy Jasper. But that's enough talk. Let's get into it with season 2. Yeah.
Additional guest, Evan. And my boy Cam. Let's go.
They better not score.
What up, folks? What up, folks? I want to welcome you back to another episode. We got the full roster for the first time in I don't know how long.
Yes, sir.
For episode 5 of season 2 of the podcast, we got some good topics here. And we just gonna hop right into it. With love with Don John. Hey Don, you gonna go ahead and take this? What?
I'm gonna let you take it right now. Having some
Technical
difficulties right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with love with Don John, we're gonna have a little we got 4 topics here. Hey Don, where you get these questions from? Just some viewers, some fans? Where'd you get these at?
Oh yeah, got it from a fan of the show.
Okay, so we got some fresh off the press. First question we got: can you handle a partner with a mental disability? Who wants to start here?
I think we should start with a real one. Zach, you could start this one off, man.
Yeah,
First off, let me by saying what exactly do we mean by mental disability? What are we specifically trying to gear towards here?
I mean,
we talking about bipolar. We talking about
To me, it could be any mental disability.
anyone that is specified. Could you deal with it?
Well, from personal experience, just dealing with the bipolar chick, no, can't do it, boss.
Okay.
Well, basically, okay, here's the situation. Here's a little story time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm chilling with this female or whatever. Things are going good. Everything is decent. It's not too bad. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Complain. It's smooth. All right, so I'm still dealing with this other female too. At the same time, she know about this other female.
Yeah.
She getting a little jealous or whatever, but she cool.
Yes,
Blase. One day, I tell old girl, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to focus on the other girl. I ain't trying to waste your time. So I'll put you, we can just be friends, whatever. Literally, okay, not even 2 days later, y'all tell me y'all think this is coincidence because it's hilarious to me. Okay. So I done spent a couple of days at the other girl house, right? I get back to the spot. The mailbox not clean off.
The mailbox. Shawty took your mailbox?
Bro, like it's on like a thick wooden post, so it's not like one of those little flimsy mailboxes that you can just like smack off. It's just like like somebody else thinks it was a hit and run. But I was like, I'm getting my CSI on. I'm looking at the mailbox, where it's positioned in the grass, and I'm thinking, for a car to have to hit this, they would either have to come clean across the road to the opposite side of the road, or they would have to back into it and hit it backwards. So I'm like, if you came clean across the road and hit it, there's no way the mailbox would be just sitting like literally like right there next to the post. You know what I'm saying? It would have went somewhere. So I'm like, bro, this ain't adding up. So I asked her about it. I'm straight up. I'm like, because I know she got anger issues, she bipolar. So I'm like, I feel it. Probably she got emotional, had somebody come over here and mailbox clean off, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked her, she flipped off the wagon. She's like, I can't believe you asking me this. And she's like, she going off. She got her sister freaking messaging me talking about you trying to get clarification, and she too angry. She can't even talk to me and all types of craziness. And then her sister gonna try to play me talking about why you worry about a mailbox? You too broke to get a new mailbox? I'm like,
oh.
The audacity of somebody, man.
I'm like, it's the principle. It ain't got nothing to do with the cost of the mailbox.
It's a goddamn mailbox though. Like, damn, like that ain't just something you fucking
No,
go buy a new
right.
mailbox. Like what?
It's the intent. I don't care about the mailbox, but
Yeah.
anyway, he denied it, bro. But I was like, the timing behind that and the way the mailbox is placed, it just made me believe, like, because I've heard her talk, like,
Mhm.
She gonna get her girls to go handle the situation for her, this, that, third. So I know she's talking like this. So it's just like me
Okay,
and
that's
she
crazy.
guilty. Can't do it. Bipolar. I got other stories, but that's just the one that's most current. So I can't
So
rock with it.
so before you got with her though, did you pick up any of these tendencies? Like I know you just said you heard her talk about like, hey, I'm pull up with the girls to go handle this for me.
But besides that, nah.
Oh, okay, so it was more of a dormant thing that you found out later as you got to know
Yeah.
her. Okay. Does anybody else have any experience with this or another story? Because that's pretty interesting. I open up to the floor to everyone else. Okay.
No, no.
If no one else has a direct story that affects them like my boy Real One, then let me ask you this. Okay, so if that's something that you found out like later on as you're talking to someone, how would you handle that situation if you were trying to get out of it? Let's just say you're with her for, you know, just for the base of this question. You're with her, you find out like, after you have an established relationship that, hey, she may be bipolar or she may have some type of uh mental disability, which hinders her thinking, her thought process, the way she reacts to things. And how would you handle that situation? Does anybody want to take it first?
I don't know specifics, but I mean that's just a hard conversation you got to have in the most polite way possible. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how to approach that, but I definitely I'm not going to try to stay in a situation if I feel like I can't handle it. Like I would try my best to learn about it, try to do things to help. You know what I mean? But I mean, if it got to the point where it's overwhelming, I mean, ain't no point of both of y'all living an unhappy life because that's just my take on it.
What?
Bless you.
What?
That boy had a werewolf sneeze.
Goddamn.
Boy, God.
I know if I was in a situation where, okay, we were talking, blah, 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 things are going well. And then we keep having an alarming issue of, let's just say the person was going off on me or something like that, or similar to what Drake was saying, like completely overreacting or something like, you gonna close the door like that? Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, whoa, some crazy that is constantly kept happening. Then I'd be like, what I'm saying? I would try to unpack the situation a little bit by, bringing up all the instances where, you kind of went off on me randomly here. You know what I'm saying? Is there something there? Then, I asked the family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you 3 benefits before I, have to X the whole relationship out, So if family says, oh yeah, she has blase, then I'll be like, okay, cool. I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if I'm the right person to handle the situation. So I'm going to have to, step back. You know what I'm saying? Almost not like SpongeBob, I'm going to head out, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know I'm going to head out. You know what I'm saying? So depending on how they take that, I guess would escalate the situation either, left or right. And I would just have to accept some consequences because I didn't do my due diligence, talking with this person enough to get to know, about them. So that's how I would handle it. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but, you're already in there. So ghosting them or anything like that, I think that's kind of foolish. You do foolish things, get foolish prizes. So, hey, Anybody else? How would y'all handle this situation?
Be honest with you, I don't think there's a good way to handle a situation like that if somebody's like bipolar, because you don't know if, let's say you do want to get out of the situation, you don't want to be with them anymore, and then you don't know how volatile they're going to be to themselves. Like, I don't know, they might decide to hurt themselves because you don't want to be with them anymore or whatever. So I don't really know how would handle a situation like that. It would be pretty difficult.
True, but I feel like you can't let that be a defining factor of you getting out of a toxic situation for yourself. And I believe the only thing you could do is if you felt like that was an action that they would take, upon them having a bad day or whatever like that, or them switching their personality. I feel like it's up to you to, maybe contact some of their loved ones to identify the issue that you've seen with them. And then you just gotta go about your business, man. Because life is short, man. Like, we only have so much time on this planet, so like, you gotta get out of toxic situation. So I feel you, it would be hard, but like,
Yeah,
that's
I
something.
definitely agree with what you're talking about. Because I'm not gonna let nobody pressure me into a situation that I feel like I shouldn't be in. So like, because some people try to use that as a means to like manipulate people, like, oh, I'm gonna do something to myself, or I can't live without you, or whatever. Like, no, you ain't finna put that on me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you grown, you make your own decision. You know what I mean? You may feel some kind of way about me, but you need to process your own emotions and figure that out. But I would, like you said, call a family member, or get in touch with somebody that can help that person, get through what they're going through. But I'm not going to allow that to keep me in the situation.
I mean, that's true, but I feel like if you really care about that person, and the way y'all talking about it, like y'all had somebody say that or whatever, but they wasn't serious. I'm talking about somebody who's serious. Like, I'm about to fucking do this shit if you break up with me or something like that. I'm saying, like, of course you don't want to continue to stay if you don't want to be there because you can't handle that type of stuff, but you also don't want to be the cause of what happened to somebody, because I don't want somebody to die because of I broke up with them or something like that, because then that's going to be on me for the rest of my life. So I'm going to live with that for the rest of my life. So, like I said, I don't know how I would handle that.
Hey, true, but true.
To me, it depends on how you look at it. Because, like, at the end of the day, you make your own decision. Just because something happens to you don't mean, like, you got the liberty to just be like, well, I'm just going to do it. Like, to me, if somebody take their own life, that's selfish. And I don't feel like, other people can affect you and push you to that point, but it's up to you to decide to do that or not. That ain't on what somebody else did to you. To me.
That's true. That's true. But if somebody's not in a good mental place, then it's different.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying is, if somebody decides to hurt themselves, it's on them. Well, if that person is not mentally stable, then it is on them, but it's also kind of on you or whoever else is supposed to help in that situation.
I can see that. I can see that being a defining factor. But then again, like, I don't know, just like the way I am now, how I look at things, like if that happened to me, like if I wasn't in a relationship and I got into something with someone, no matter the seriousness of the relationship, but if it got to a point where I couldn't stay in there, I think I'm gonna have to, like I said, do all I think I can on my end, and whatever happened after that, like, I would just have to accept, because at some point I feel like they already had that type of mindset in their mind already. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Cam, what you got?
Alex, though.
Oh yeah, our freaking Evan. What you got?
Yeah.
Oh, you can go ahead, Cam.
Hey, go ahead, Cam.
I kind of agree with Alex, because what he was saying, like, it's easier said than done to just kind of drop a situation like that. Like, because there are some people that are like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't blah blah blah, and then you could be on the other side of like a phone call or something and hear like a pill bottle rattling, and you don't know what's really going on with them. So sometimes I will say in the situation, just to answer the question, I don't think I could do it, but I would be hurt to figure it out, after the situation, because I feel like they lied to me. Like, they didn't really tell me about everything going on.
Yeah.
They didn't give me type of history or have an expectation of how this relationship gonna go.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could do it, because I feel like it just be too much baggage to already, just figuring out a new person, and then you have to. I don't say it's selfish. I feel like it's kind of like your own choice, but to have to deal with that plus being in a relationship, that's not kind of what everybody bargained for.
Yeah.
What you got?
I mean, I'll piggyback off what Cam said. I agree with Alex. Just like, if you like serious about stuff like that, I mean, it's kind of hard to just walk away. Just saying that you try to do your best and everything, but just knowing, because I had like family members that went through, I had like mental issues or mental illnesses like that. Personally, I don't think I could actually be in a relationship with somebody like that, just because, like what Cam said, your relationships are already hard enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So just coming adding like that, like 10, that's like another like 10 times harder for it. I mean, I know some people could do it, but personally, I don't think I could do it. But it's just, I don't know. But I mean, that's my
it's
thought
real.
on it.
It's real. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a hard factor that you got to factor in. My boy Don, you there? We have our correspondent Don John Willis.
Oh yeah, I had to handle a few stuff real quick.
All right, Don.
I missed like most of y'all answers. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay.
I heard it in and out. But I mean, to answer the question, right? For me, right now, I'm not in the right headspace to handle someone else who's also not in the right headspace. Me personally, but if anyone can do it, congratulations to you. I know it's a tough thing and a lot of ups and downs with that.
Exactly. Facts. I think we hit this one out the ballpark. We got some stories. We got some good perspective on that issue, and I think we all agree that it's something that is extremely difficult. Some people can do it, and others can't. And most of us in here just don't want to take on that level of a burden as we're trying to get into a relationship or sustain a relationship long term. So we go into question number 2. How submissive do you want your partner to be? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Don. When I read this question and knowing your level of, of involvement with things that you do, the space you guys operate in, what exactly do you mean by this question?
This isn't my question.
No. I'm just saying. No. I know. But the person, what exactly? You know what I'm saying? You may know more parameters of what they mean by submissive. Are they talking about the dominatrix thing?
Yeah, I think it's all included. That part, are they just obeying you everything you say? That level of submissive,
like a yes partner.
If you want to take it to sex, you can. But if you want to take it to just the relationship, are you
just the overall relationship?
Yeah, but if you want to take it to the other part, we can go there.
I think we already there, buddy. But we can break it down as we see fit as we move forward. Hey, so anyone want to take a stab at this one?
Here I go. I'll go first.
All right, go ahead, Don.
Personally, I can't have a partner too submissive. It's a real big turn off, to be honest. For me, okay. I like a little back talk with my girl.
All right.
A little. Hard to find.
Hey, man, let man breathe, man. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Okay, so
you got one thing?
We continue to the other part of that question? Or?
Just answer it.
We just gonna leave it at part one.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna leave it at part 1 before we get to part 2.
Okay.
I swear you said how submissive. Oh, how submissive do you want your partner? I mean, on a scale of what it said, it's probably like a 2.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
you want your girl wilding.
That's
be at the club like every day.
I mean, but I feel like is that included in submissiveness? Is like, I don't know. Like, I guess we got to define what we're talking about in terms of being submissive.
I don't want them to follow everything I say. That's like I said, that's straight turn off.
Yeah, you want them to be their own person. For me. Yeah.
I don't want them to conform to
being
whatever
submissive
I'm
doesn't
saying.
mean they're not their own person. That just means they're listening to you when you tell them to do something.
No.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and I'm saying,
All right,
Ike Turner.
All right, Ike Turner.
Hey, look.
Eat the cake.
Look.
Eat the
I would
cake.
be Ike if he didn't listen to what I was saying. And you talking about slapping her up a little bit. I ain't talking about none of that.
Alex shoving cake in the mouth and eat the cake.
Nah. Y'all tripping.
All right, Don. Hey, Don. So, all right, he said he's on the 2 level with it. Hey, who next? Let's be more precise with this.
I'm interested to see what Zach said. Go ahead, Zach. That's what I want to hear.
I want like an intermediate. I want like a tag team co-partner. I want a point guard shoot type deal. You know what I'm saying? Look, Let me dress it up. Look, we supposed to be
Alright.
the dynamic duo backcourt. So we both running the show. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I take the lead,
Okay.
you know.
So Harden and Russ.
Go on. Go on his scale, bro. Out of 1 to 10, what's your scale?
Man, probably about a 5, 6.
Yeah, I was thinking like
That
5.
person.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, 8. What you got? What you got, Evan?
I mean, Don said, I want somebody who's like has their own mind and everything. If I had to do like a scale, I wouldn't say like a 2. I'd say my like a 4, like 3 or 4. But
What your girl kind of wilding too?
boy, it ain't that wild. I say like a 4.
Hey, I was
I
on
mean,
a
I want
7.
them.
Goddamn.
Hey, I'll give you my number when it's my turn.
This man Alex want to freaking crack the whip every time. I mean, it's just like any kind of relationship. I mean, arguments. I want them to I want to know what their opinions is on everything. Of course we're gonna butt heads and everything, but at the end of the day, we're together and everything. So it's not like we're gonna break up over every little argument. So I mean,
Yeah.
I want somebody who's gonna be serious about just like any kind of debate. We can just talk about anything, and then she have her own mind, and I want her to just be like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Like if I wanted that, like I wouldn't even talk to you.
See, I see that ain't the way I see it though.
Yeah.
When we say submissive,
Yeah.
y'all saying like they can't think on their own. I'm not saying they can't think on their own.
Yeah.
We can have a conversation, but when I say what I say, that means you better do what I say.
That's
exactly what you just
That's what a 10 is. That's what a 10 is. Y'all saying it like, man, I want my girl to be. Hold on, just a second. Hold on. Y'all said Zach or Bunte said he want a 2, and you said you want a 4. When y'all say that, what I'm thinking is y'all want y'all to tell y'all girl what y'all want her to do, and she say, man, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what I see. That's what I see with her too. I mean,
Nigga, that's a 1. That is not a 4.
Yeah, that's like a 0. That's a 0. That's like I heard you, boy, but I'm being real. Like, no. That's like a 0.
Wait. All right. So a 4. That means 6 out of 10 times she gonna do what she want to do, and 4 out of 10 times she'll do what you say.
I'm just saying, maybe you just want her to
Don't use
consult
numbers
what you
like
say.
that.
Like maybe
like a
not everything
percentage?
you say. Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is kind of hard to measure.
This
Go
man,
ahead,
Alex,
go ahead.
Use
like,
percentage.
I snap my fingers.
I say use
I better see the
percentage.
sandwich
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. What I'm saying is when I hear a 4, that means she don't gonna listen to you less than half of the time.
I mean, when you're in a
Am I
relationship,
missing
majority of the time is good.
Am I missing
I mean,
something?
Come on,
Nah,
man. Like,
But you just
Just
saying when you
use-
say she's not listening, you make it seem like she's just immediately just like, "No, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about."
No,
Yeah,
that
like-
means y'all can have a conversation or y'all cannot have a conversation, but she's still gonna do what she want to do. That's what I hear less than 5.
I mean,
that's what you take out of it. But
mean,
I feel like
I'm just trying
your
to
extreme's a little
understand.
high with the way you talking though. You like, you just
Oh,
like
I'm
she's
about
just
to
gonna
be high.
go out there and just
But I'm
freaking
saying-
go out there and kiss your ass regardless.
I'm about to be high on the scale. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm trying to hear where y'all at. I'm trying to understand what's going on.
So wait, before anything, Alex, what's your on your scale to 1 to 10? What's your number?
I would like it
For
to be
submission.
at an 8.
God
I knew
damn.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel like y'all have a misconception of it. Me and whoever, my wife or whatever, we can have a
Mhm.
conversation. She can say what she want to say, but it just
Yeah.
at the end of the conversation, I feel like the man's word is bond. That's the way I feel. That's just the way I feel.
Nah,
okay.
I got you. It sounds bad, but I'm in the same boat. To be honest with you, I was gonna say 7. Like I'm not telling her to wild out, but like as the man in the marriage, I'm feeling like, hey yo, this is what's gonna happen, and that's
Right.
what's happening. I may mess up.
That's right.
but-
That doesn't mean that me and Cam can't have a conversation with our girls. It just
No.
means at the end of the conversation, we want it to go our way.
Why y'all
Yeah,
talking?
like I'm
Go be your word.
like I'm a lead. I'm a lead. You may not go down the right path, but you know.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the man is the leader. The woman's supposed to listen to the man.
I just think there could be equal
well.
balance with it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
So you
always have to
50. So
be-
you 50-50. So you saying? So
Yeah,
what you
I mean,
saying
like-
is
like I
you
said,
and your
like-
girl can have a conversation. And she'll be like, "All right, Ty, we had this conversation. I heard what you said. but I'm gonna do what I feel like doing anyway.
If I'm giving her advice on something, yeah. If I'm giving her advice,
But that
she
ain't
can
what
either
we're
take
talking
my
about.
advice.
We're talking about submissive, as in we're having a conversation, and it's gonna go. Let's say y'all having a conversation about quitting her job.
Mhm.
You don't feel
Yeah.
like she should quit her job because of funds ain't looking like this or whatever, and she doesn't have a smart plan or something like that.
Mhm.
And you say, I don't think you should quit your job. She said, I'm gonna quit anyways. And then y'all had that whole conversation, and she quits anyways.
I mean, that's her though. That's her situation.
her-
She
But
gotta
it's
go.
not.
That's
But
her
it's but
process.
what you're saying is it's not her because it's you and her. Y'all
Yeah,
are
yeah,
together.
yeah. I
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
that.
It's
But
not just her situation.
it's our situation. But I can't be like, I would have to be like, hey, let's just reevaluate the plan. We're gonna figure something out, and then we'll move from there. I'm not gonna be like, you
Right,
still got that job,
right.
even though you're unhappy.
But at a 50-50, you said we could reevaluate the plan, but she's still gonna do what she want to do.
Exactly. But if she does that, that's her. That's
But it's not.
she's
It's
the
not
one
just
that's
her,
checking
though.
in. I know. It's us thing. But I can't be like stay in that toxic situation any longer. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, you have to stay in that toxic situation until you figure this thing out. If at the end of the day, she's the one that's checking in there every day. She's the one that's dealing with that person every day. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming home and getting the venting session. So if I'm like, if I'm like screaming at her like, hey, you need to keep this job, it's toxic there, I think that's a level of toxic behavior on my part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
but
not
I'm
being
not saying that. See, but you're saying that you're giving bad advice. I'm saying that you give good advice. You're saying, okay, you need to stay there until we find another. You find
Yeah.
another opportunity somewhere else or something like that. But what
Mhm.
I'm saying is, y'all have that conversation, and she still quits. Now she's without a job, and y'all are without whatever XXX money to pay the bills at the house. And y'all are in a bad situation because y'all had a conversation, and she was like, "Well, I'm just gonna do what I want to do anyways."
Hey,
But I feel
I
like, I
said,
mean, that's where the trust in a relationship comes. Like, you tell her she trusts you enough, by your word. And, you guys, if this relationship's strong enough, she's going to think about what your word, take your word serious about it. So regardless of what you say, she's going to do whatever she want to do anyway. So either way, if you put your advice into it, like if it's strong enough, she'd be like, I should probably think about it. I can't just be like, what I said goes. Is basically
yeah.
what you're saying. I don't feel like that's how a relationship works. That's what I'm just saying.
You gotta have that wiggle room, man. You gotta
Yeah.
have those parameters where
Because
you give advice about it or whatever like that, and then they go
on
through their own
like
process. Yeah.
you get on the borderline of being controlling after a while. That's what I feel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on the situation. That's
Yeah,
really what it
depends on the
is.
situation.
Yeah, that's what I feel. But everybody's got their own thing.
Who hasn't talked on this? Jazz? You
Jasmine,
talked on this?
go ahead,
Anyway,
Jazz.
yeah, I'm kind of on the lines with Cam and Alex, like a 6 or 7.
Okay.
Same situation. Like I'm open to hear what you got to say. I'm open to have an open dialogue about what we're doing. But at the end of the day, like, if I feel like this is the best decision for us as a family, then I feel like she should support me in that.
Yeah.
So
Right, that's the way I feel about it.
But yeah, but I mean that decision wouldn't be just what I feel because I'm gonna take into account what she's talking about and everything. We'll try to come
Right.
to an agreement or some kind of compromise to where it works for both of us. But at the same time, there may be certain aspects of it that I don't like about her plan that I feel like we shouldn't do for our family or for our situation. And you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, like Cam and Alex said about just being the man and being the head of the household and whatnot. I mean, if I make a mistake, then support me. But at the end of the day, that's what I chose to happen, and I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be an issue like if you choose not to do it, but I would like for you to support me because that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be supporting each other. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it.
And I think you can have, whatever. It doesn't, just because you have a lower number than someone else doesn't mean that they don't go through that process when they're talking to someone. Just, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean they don't expect the same result. But it's just, at the end of the day, a number is a number. You know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. Every person is different. And every situation between the relationship is going to be different. So it may be different in situations. Some situations may be different than others. So that number may, fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be one set thing. But I gave her everybody's
number.
coming.
What was your number?
I said mine was 5. Yeah, it was
Okay,
fine.
yours 5. Okay.
So it was like 50-50. Because at the end of the day, I can give you my advice about whatever it is, but it's up to her to make that decision for, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it's not just me and her, it's us, but like, it's still, if I'm giving them advice or something, or I'm saying, hey, I think you should do it this way, it's up to them to heed the warning or whatever like that, to do it. Or if they don't do
I
it, then
feel like
what I'm saying,
I
whatever.
just feel like you're thinking small scale when you're thinking about this conversation. I'm thinking large scale.
Yeah, like
who cares
we-
if
yeah.
we talking about, all right, you want a dog, I don't want a dog, and then whatever, you fucking get a dog or some shit. Now I gotta deal with that. I ain't talking about something small like that. I'm talking about something big, as in like we had a
Money.
conversation like we were talking about kids on the last podcast. I think it was the last podcast or something like that.
One of them.
Something like that, and then you have a conversation with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, and she says, "Well, I don't want to have it," and that's that.
Yeah.
Like,
Then I'm
after
leaving.
y'all already had y'all conversation. I feel like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things I feel like I want to eat.
Yeah.
We can have a conversation about it, but I feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna have to support me because I'm the man of the house, and this is what we're gonna have to do.
Well, then on the flip side, though, there may be something that she feels the same is strong about too, and that's something that you're gonna have to listen to her, and that's gonna have to be an 8 with her too.
See, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that we're not gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we're not
100%,
gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation, and she feels strongly about it, and I don't feel that strongly about something. It's like, all right, cool, we can do that.
Yeah. And that's all we're making sure, Alex. Make sure we see both sides of the coin, so you don't look crazy.
That's what I'm saying. See, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all, I said, me and Cam were like, we high on the scale, but it ain't like we not having a conversation.
It's not like I'm not saying like, oh yeah, like, oh, we get in this house. I don't care what you say, we get in this house. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, okay, we have a conversation. Yeah.
We know that, but someone listening to this shit might be like, "Hey, this motherfucker wilding." So we gotta flip the coin too. You know what I'm saying? So they can see both sides of it. You know what I mean?
I got
It can't just be one angle because now everybody's like, "Oh wait, hold on, I don't know about all that." So I mean, hey Dom, do we think we answered that? You think we answered that good enough? Like, what you think?
I think we answered it good enough. Are we going to the next question, or do you want to go to the other opposite end of this question?
I mean, you want to go to the opposite end of this question? We can go ahead and go to the opposite end of the question. I think that's what they want to hear.
I mean, I'm cool with it, but you got
Let's go ahead and operate in the room. Everybody.
I don't care, man. We can do whatever.
I feel like it's the same to me. I feel like I don't know. Like, it's just instances where
I'm on the
opposite. Be in control, and then
definitely I'm on the low end on that one. We can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't about that. Like, I ain't fucking like that shit.
Look, I ain't about your life. You wild. I ain't about that type of. You
let's break this down, Alex. Okay.
Boys, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
first of all, I'm wild. Shelby on the whole nother foot. And what's funny is I met someone wilder than Shelby.
How is that even possible? How is that
I don't even think
possible?
that's possible.
Yeah,
I have.
Not Mr. OBJ.
I'll tell you about it.
Oh, nah.
We talk about that after it's over. After we get done.
All right, so we gonna step into this or not?
I mean, are we gonna test it? I mean,
let's go ahead. Yeah, we here. We in the doorway.
Right, so
we walking through.
I'm on the lower end. I don't want her in the bedroom to be like, all right, you want to do this? Let's do this. You want to do that? Let's do that. I want her to have. Man, shit, you can lead a little bit. You know what I'm saying? you tell me what we about to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the way I feel about that. So I would say I'm on lower end on that one.
Okay.
So was you like 3 this time?
Yeah.
Well, it sound like a 1, but
like a 3.
1.5.
Like a 3.
He said like a 3. Okay, that's way on the.
Y'all down for whatever ever. I'm like,
whoa.
Alex,
hey, down for it. Hey, like I said, I ain't no wild boy
first.
like Vontae. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying, bro. Don't touch the booty, bro. We ain't doing all that.
Nah.
Oh,
I ain't down for that. Nah.
None of that.
That's what
None
said.
of
Let me
that.
put down the do's
All
and
right,
don'ts.
Jazz. Hey, Jazz, since you poked that in the air, where you at on this scale? Where you at?
shoot, I'm about at like a. I'm at like a 4, maybe a
You
3.
talking
He
about
said
me?
that
I
like
said
he
it
was at like a
3.
7.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you start getting lower than 3, bro. You talking about doing whatever. Like you like, just, I'm gonna just lay here. You do whatever you gonna do. Like, no, it ain't that free. We ain't that free. Bring it back a little bit.
Exactly.
Hey, he said freak scale.
Exactly.
Hey,
Man,
yeah,
Jasper's
some
turn the
freaks out
lights
here.
back
They ain't
on.
got
I
time
don't
to
think
be.
we talked about this before we started.
Hey,
Exactly.
ain't got time to be getting something I ain't sign up for.
Exactly.
Ain't no reverse roll, nothing. We ain't doing none of that. Like, so
I
Hell
forgot my.
no.
Y'all
Oh,
wildin'.
no.
I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying?
if your number that low, you down for pretty much whatever. Bro.
Still like what you talking?
Look,
That's
hey,
like a
hold on,
1.
hey, hold on,
Like a
hold
0.
on. You ain't about to tell me what I'm down for.
That number's low, bro.
Hey, real, where your number at? Where do you reside on this scale?
Man, I'm kind of confused with these scales, man. Like if I'm high on the list, if I'm high on the chart, what does that mean?
So okay,
So we talking about.
Yeah.
So
If you on high,
if you're high on the
you in
scale,
charge
that
of
means you want
everything.
them to do whatever you say. If you're a
Yeah.
10,
That means you like to
that means
dominate.
She ain't
you
got
doing
no
every-
spontaneity
you-
or nothing.
You dominant, yeah,
Yeah.
domination.
Oh, so low. You said low means I'm dominant.
1
I
is
mean,
like
No,
What you want?
10 is dominant. 1
1
is
is she can
down
do
for
whatever she want, bro. Yeah.
Whatever.
So
Bro, I'm
everybody
still.
got that.
Hey, look, hey, shut up, Jackson.
Man said that
Hey, one at a
whatever.
time. One at a time. Explain the scale. All right, you know what I'm saying. You
All
going?
right.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So 10 is dominant. 1 is
As
down
in-
for whatever. We just leave it
as
at that.
it when you say dominant, you mean she's dominant or
You're
I'm
dominant. You're the
You're
dominant
dominant.
person because
And
she's
You
submissive to
dictating
you, so
everything.
you're the dominant person.
Oh, okay. Then. Alice, how you a 1 then? I'm confused.
Whoa, never
He
said
said
I
he
was
a
a
1.
1.
He said he was a
I
3
said
or
a
4, right?
3.
He's a
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said a
Whatever
3.
he said.
Yeah.
3.
I,
He said he got
I feel
some
like
leeway.
I feel like you and Jack at least like a 7 or 5. You go around that range.
What's that?
Why you
Nah,
say
I told
that?
you where I'm at.
My boy Don said he
Y'all like down for it like
we
that,
get into
yo.
it. We get it out the pie.
Hey, no, I like a great too. I ain't got
I
no
mean, you like
problem.
it. Yeah, you like it. You know what? Octopi, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hey, real one, where you at?
Look, I'm about like a 7. I'm about a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It depends on what she into though, for real. Like she can be like if she ain't into nothing too crazy, she can be 1. She can go crazy. It just depends on what she
Whoa.
do. I'm just saying, it just depends on what she
Hold on,
trying to do.
All right.
What do you mean by
after
crazy?
After you, Vontae, and Evan give y'all answers, I want to ask y'all something real quick. Go ahead.
We might wait till the podcast. Need to write it down.
No. This ain't wild. This is a
Oh,
regular question. This is
okay.
I was
a
about to
regular
say,
I heard somebody.
Go ahead.
I heard somebody say Odell Beckham. I was like, oh man.
Hey, I
that's
ain't
Shelby,
even
bro.
say-
That's he's off the pod. He ain't on the pod right now.
Yeah,
Hey, man, that's a dominant move though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
that's pretty
Oh,
nasty.
Dominant move. It's
Sound
nasty.
pretty
It does.
submissive if he the one getting.
Evan. Go ahead. Give us your answer.
I mean, I'm on the low end, but probably around like 4, like you, like Gasper. Like you said, I don't want nobody who's just gonna just agree with everything I want to do. I want her to like freaking, just do random. Sometimes just do something spontaneous. I don't want her to just, but I don't want her to just think that we just about to fucking put on costumes and shit either. Or just randomly just show
Play
up.
the game with the cosplay.
I don't know about all that now, but yeah, I'll put her at like a 4.
Damn.
Okay. Shit, I'm in a similar boat with a lot of people here. I'm about a 4 or 3.
Yeah, cool.
3. Probably a 3. I mean,
I got so many questions.
yeah. It's like
Vontae, we already know you at a 1, so we're gonna skip you. Hey, Cam, where you at, bro?
Look at zero. He said,
See,
I
that's
don't know, man.
that's where the problem was at. If I'm on 1, y'all can't be close to me.
Hey, you probably right about that.
But you like a
Y'all
negative
got-
5 the way you talking.
Y'all gotta be at least a 5 or a 6. Y'all can't be close to me. I'm saying.
I'll take a 5, 50-50.
Yeah, you 50-50. Alice
I'll take
50-50 too.
All right.
Yeah, that's how.
he said you ain't close to me.
Nah.
Like Hey, every number
Hey.
has a number, man. Like, what you mean?
Hey, now he right. I ain't. Hey, once he a wild boy, I ain't close enough.
That's what I'm saying. But these numbers mean.
I'm gonna just say 50-50.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say 50-50.
I'm just trying to figure out because when I first heard it in my mind, I was going, I'm a 3 at least, and then Alex said he is 3, and I said, ain't no fucking way, me and Alex tied.
Look. All right. So
But a what? But
the
we
reason
gotta
I said I
understand.
was I said I was a 3 isn't because it's like I'm down for whatever. Like I ain't with that wild shit. But
You're right.
I want it to be like I don't want it to be like when we go do what we're gonna do. It's like, all right, I'm a 7, so you do whatever I say most of the time. I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be like, all right, you know, I got some wiggle room. You can do what you want to do, or we can do what I would do. You know, whatever. It don't really matter.
Yeah, that sounds like a 5.
I go with the flow.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a 1. I
Sure.
feel like a 1 or 2. I feel like it's like you are literally doing like you're using toys. Y'all using like
no inhibitions. And
yeah. It's just like it's
Prostate
like
the little
getting
ball in your
filthy.
mouth and everything.
You're getting
The
filthy
assless
in there.
chaps and everything, boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like when you at a 3 and above, I feel like that's when you just you may be
You draw
experimenting.
the line
Like,
someplace.
but there's
Yeah.
there's corridors you
limits.
don't go to. Yeah.
Like it just depends on whichever what y'all want to be on, man. If she's dominant and she likes doing certain stuff, then that's cool. You know, if I'm dominant, I like doing certain stuff, that's cool too. That's where I'm at.
I'm just confused with you, Zach. How can your girl be lower than a 5 on submissive, but also you're high
on the
submissive?
scale for
It
that.
seems like
It
it seems like to me if your girl was less than a 5, she already ain't gonna listen to what you gotta say anyway. So I mean, how she gonna be super submissive when y'all
submissive,
having sex?
yeah, when you know that.
when I say my grade for the the first portion, I don't mean she's just out here doing whatever she want to do. I'm just like Cam and everybody else was saying, I'm listening. But I'm just saying, like, if she do want to do something else, you know, I'm not gonna be like upset that she end all be all. First off, I said, hold on. The second part, look, your boy is leading. I'm doing all the moves. I'm making all the plays. I'm coaching. I'm doing everything. And I was,
This shouldn't be a surprise. That's what I said. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Like,
after the story you told me.
The reason I'm surprised by it is because I'm saying, how do you have a less submissive woman, but a more submissive woman when y'all in the bed? I guess
because it's different.
Dude, I don't know, bro.
I just feel like you got a wild girl. She a wild girl. She ain't gonna listen to you regardless anyway.
I done met a few submissive girls, and they. I met a few quiet girls, and they kind of wild in the bedroom. So
it can be. It can
quiet have to do with submissive.
Calm and quiet.
I'm talking about. Yeah, she'll listen to all the things you say outside the bedroom, you know, but in the bedroom it's like a completely different person.
That's true.
Like don't be
about, you know, because in that environment she's like comfortable, so she feel like she's allowed to dominate, or if she's into that.
Okay.
It's like that girl off Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
She went wild.
You'll be screaming just like him too.
That's how I feel. Don's 100% right. I feel like, you know, it can be two sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like
I
Lucas.
didn't think about it like that.
Yeah. Did everybody speak on this? Did Cam, you speak on this?
Yeah, I said 50-50.
Okay. 50-50?
Yeah, he said 50-50.
All right. Hey, I think we can flip that topic all through. All right. Okay. So we're going to move on to topic 3. If you have a guest staying with you, should they clean up after this? I mean, this is I mean, this is like common knowledge.
The only way I have a different answer to this if it's like a kid staying with me or something.
Yeah, grown ass.
You gonna clean after yourself.
If you like a kid, then I got you.
I look like your
if
brother.
you adult,
Like,
what you this ain't a motel, hotel. What you talking about?
Yeah. All right, so let me read the full question. So if you have a guest,
Kids
did they clean up yourself, or do you do it because it's your house?
It's gotta be. This
Can I
gotta
go
be.
first? Yeah.
Fuck
I
no.
ain't gonna say it.
We should just take a vote at this point.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
can
everybody
say
gonna have the
Yeah.
same answer on this one.
Yeah, I feel like we all got the same answers.
We
Right.
should just take
You
a
gon-
vote.
All right, so hey, you gonna raise your hand now if they absolutely must clean after them. Oh, Alex, you got a picture. So it's
I'm
done.
raising
Put
my
my whole
hand. I'm
hand
raising my
straight.
my hands
Yeah.
raised.
Hey,
My
hey,
hands
hey.
raised.
All in
Just
favor?
don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
just
in
don't.
favor. All right, so hey,
That's
hey,
just a part.
my boy.
Hey, I don't care how old you are. You know how to clean up real
Yeah,
early.
yeah, yeah.
I'll show you. We'll sing the cleanup
I ain't
song and
playing.
everything. Clean up.
Yeah. Say unless you like
He said
missing
the
a limb or
cleanup song.
something, or you hurt, then you be doing that.
Okay.
All right, we go on to the next one.
What is it? Hey. What is this? What is this?
I ain't looked at the questions, so I don't know.
Do you
The
think? Do
polygamy
you think
one?
you could be in
Yeah,
a
is that what-
polyamorous
is that-
relationship?
Yeah, Pauline. What is that? I don't even know what
Means
the
a
hell that is.
relationship of more than one
Tell me
person.
what that is.
More than one person.
It's being
More than one person.
Yeah,
More than
be-
one
Okay,
person.
more than one person.
being
You be married or dating more than one person. Everybody's cool with it.
Yeah,
I think that-
start off.
Go ahead.
I got a small story with it. Small story.
Oh, shit. All right.
okay.
Hey, I'm
Ain't
here
nothing
for it.
too big.
Pull
Ain't
up.
nothing too big.
Pull up.
So probably like 2015. I would have wanted the homie. One of y'all know him, most of y'all know it. I'll tell you his name after the podcast. He
Okay.
had met this girl.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to the girl. And so for some reason we decided to go to the mall. I don't know why I'm with them, but I was. So they said now they gave me some wings. So they said asked me a question. They said, hey, me and him are dating. Would you like to join us?
Hell to the nah.
Hey, I'm gonna need a name after the.
I give you after the I ain't gonna put it out like that right now. You know,
I gotta
like,
get
Okay.
I want to share a feeling like that.
Okay.
So honestly, I thought about it for like a week straight. They broke up, but I was about to say yeah. I was about to say yeah.
Hell nah.
Nah.
So but I think that's different than what we're talking about because what you're saying is.
Alex,
My bad.
That's like the beginning of how I got introduced to people. So
Okay.
at work one time,
Yeah.
I met a married couple about probably 4 years. They asked me that I want to be. He asked me that I want to do a thing with him and his wife.
Why would that shit happen to me?
I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I guess I got a face for it or something.
Dog.
But all right,
They asked. I declined their offer. I declined their offer straight up.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't pretty, but I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I still think that's different than what we're talking about.
Then I was dating
that's
a-
relationship.
I was dating a girl.
Because what we're
I was-
because what it seems like to me is Bunte's talking about just joining in for the sexual aspect.
Oh no! They wanted to be like a couple with me. They wanted me
Okay,
to be.
all right.
They wanted me to move in their house. They wanted me to move in their
Hey, see, well, you gotta say all the details then.
My bad, Alex. My bad. Ooh, that was a wild one, buddy. You know, they offered me a car too. That I couldn't do all that though.
Hey.
Wait, what?
My boy said they got it. Hey, you can come join the house. We got you with a car and everything.
So this is basically the practice of desire for intimate relationships with more than one partner. So
Yeah.
he fits all them criteria right there.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Don was in the sticks with this. This is something.
Hey,
Don,
so what's your answer? What's your answer?
Could you do it or not?
I got a small. One more small little story.
Okay, go ahead.
Had a girlfriend,
Okay.
and she lived in Atlanta, and she said that I want to do it. I dead ass was about to do. I dead ass was gonna do.
Was it going to be another dude or was it going to be another girl?
She was gonna have a dude. I was gonna have a girl.
Oh, so y'all going to both add?
Yep. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I didn't have the balls for it.
Nah, I can't do that.
No.
I already don't like sharing. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
that ain't me.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, like it crossed my mind, but I don't think I got the guts for it. I don't think I got the stomach for it like that.
Honestly, I just think that would be just it would just be beyond awkward, and then like I don't know. I just feel like it's such a strange concept to me, just because like you're kind of splitting your emotions between two different people, and I feel like, to me, from my perspective, I don't think that's genuine like concern for a person if you're intentionally splitting it between multiple people, and then it's like, oh, I think that's cap to me. And that's one of the reasons why I couldn't do it. Plus, I just imagining someone else just, getting in with, someone you love, like, sometimes when they're not with you, and like, or if you walk in on that, like, you're supposed to just, I don't know. It's just like, man, that's just too much for me. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Supposed to join.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? What was that shit from Bulletproof from 50 Cent? Was George's? Well, I can't remember. But yeah. No, can't do it.
It ain't for the weak of heart. I'll tell you that.
I commend anyone that can do that, but not me. I ain't about to do it. So, hey, who next? What you got? What you got?
I'll go real quick. I can't do it. I don't know how people can do it. Like, I can barely deal with my girl. Like, having another girl to do it, nah. Yeah, I can't do it. It's too much emotions coming flying at me at the same time. You know, I can't handle all that.
Yeah, I feel you. Shit, can't do it. Cam, what you got? You with it?
I feel like it would just it'd just be. I think also it'd just be too much. Because think about it. I mean, even if you think like, oh, I'm not gonna have no feelings toward it, you're gonna have some feelings towards it. Say if one of the girls say, I'm not hanging out with you, and the other one's not hanging out with you, you gonna feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much, too much feelings and emotions with it.
I wasn't even thinking like that far into it. I was thinking more of me just having more than one girl at the same time. Me having more than one wife, not me having a girl, then that girl having a dude, and that dude having a girl.
That shit messy.
That shit that's way too much. That's way too much.
I got a fucking village.
That's called being single.
Basically.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's just not the energy I'm trying to portray. Hell no. Nah. So, Real One, what you got? What you saying? You sound like you on a lot of our spectrum.
Come on, man. I'm way too jealous for that. I'm way too involved. Like, I'm too everything. When it's me, I'm putting in so much into that one person. If I tried to split that up between, multiple people, it wouldn't even be like, that wouldn't even be me. So it's just like, can't even do it.
Yeah. I feel
be out here juggling, fumbling, then I'm not gonna be out here executing how I normally do.
Yes, sir. Hey, Jazz, what you got?
I'm a combination of you and Alex. I'm not down with the sharing. You know what I mean? If I'm with somebody and they special enough to have me wide open like that, then I need it to be just me and that person. Like, I ain't trying to have me and another person to worry about. And then on top of that, just like Alex said, I ain't trying to deal with no two women because one is enough. I'm good on that.
Yeah. Okay.
They like to team up too, so if both of them get mad, they team up on you, then you just out here looking stupid.
Hey, so let me give y'all a little story real quick before we get to the next person. So Mike, everybody got their girls be watching all kind of stuff. So my wife had me watching Divorce Court with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude had 4 wives, right? Everybody's cool, everybody's cool with it. They all understand everything, blah blah. That's just how their religion goes or whatever. Mm-hmm. But one of the women was like, well, when one person shut it down, like sex, then they all shut it down. I was like, damn. So you can't even get away from.
You can't even
get away from one on to get to the other one for like. I was like, all right, okay.
That's too much to handle. I don't know how. I can't even begin how you manage that many people in a household. That's just crazy. That's just too much.
Too
Apparently,
many
got like a
attitudes.
system most of the time. You know.
You
You
just
probably got
renting.
days, like you got me
Yeah.
on Wednesday and Thursdays, and then you,
That ain't gonna work, man.
All of
You
them
gotta
was
worry
staying, all of
about
them was staying in the
planning
same
and
house
shit.
except for one of them.
I know one of my coworkers. Well, he's no longer working with me, but he was doing that. Said it was going pretty good for him.
Mm. Hey, E, what you
Oh,
got? Hell no.
I mean, I mirror what everybody else said, mostly what like Alex and Ty said. I just can do it like emotionally and just mentally. I think I'll be a freaking alcoholic or on some kind of drug if I had to deal with that many, that more than one woman, like all the time. I just couldn't deal
So
with it.
yeah, I mean, I do know it could be another man. And y'all just share the woman.
Oh, that's even worse.
I ain't
Like,
even thinking about
you know,
that.
what?
I ain't even thinking about that.
It'd be a
I mean,
lot
I
of
just throwing the one. Y'all
bloody
just throwing that
wood.
one scenario out there. I'm
That's
just
not even a
trying
choice,
to help.
man.
hey, it's gotta
So
be
somebody
only
would
one
be
name.
dead. Okay. So,
Gotta be only
Yeah.
one name on them walls, buddy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
bro. No,
only one
no,
name.
no, no.
I ain't sharing that. Fuck. Oh,
This ain't no
God.
porn scene, bro.
Yeah, nah. That's just nasty. And if chick say, "Oh, we should bring in,"
Nah,
I'm out.
Hell nah.
I'm out. I'm like,
Yeah,
hell
you should bring him to your house because I ain't coming over there.
I say, yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah. Y'all go ahead and do that. Yeah, shit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and head out. Go ahead and head
Can
out.
I add on to the question?
All
Yeah,
right,
go ahead, bud.
All right, would y'all do it if it was a famous person though? If famous female.
No.
nah.
Like,
It
how
wouldn't even
famous?
matter to me.
Like,
said how
like,
famous? He said how famous.
like Rihanna, Meg Thee Stallion famous.
All right, so all right. So when we say, could we? wait. So is she exclusive with me?
No.
Yeah, it's just your girl, and then whoever your famous person is.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I might have to bite the bullet for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say that for the money. That's the only reason.
Ain't just because she in
Handle
a
it.
relationship with don't mean you got access to her money.
Hey,
That's
handle the
true.
day-to-day benefits. Nah, she.
But
Hey,
Alex said
you
she
the
gonna
man,
get a
you gotta take care
contract
of you,
before you do anything.
Shit.
Man.
Bruh.
might just want
I'm
with a
gonna
stick.
be the opposite of what Chris Brown did to what's his other girl name? The one that's super famous right now? Not Rihanna, but the other one.
Karuchi?
I'm a
Karuchi?
Karuchi.
Yeah, because she was nobody.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
She
saying.
by,
You
she
get
by, you know
notoriety.
what I'm saying? She gonna hook me up with a couple of things. You know what I'm saying?
Alex said you gonna have to keep my mouth shut. I know all the secrets.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
man.
fucking around. Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm just talking shit.
I don't know, because hey, me and my girl might be down for that. So for that
I
shit.
already know my
Exactly.
girl is a no go on that, so no.
Nah,
Man,
I can't do
my
it.
girl already told me. She said Rihanna is the only pass.
Hey,
He said, "Hey,
That's it. That's
my
it.
girl already told me she coming with the hand, so. I mean,
Yeah.
So,
Hey, that's Ultra Cat. Ultra Cat department.
it's dead, super dead.
All right. Well, hey, this concludes Love with Don John. Hey, appreciate the question.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
have any questions you want to add, go ahead and comment, and we'll get to them in the next pod. Moving on to sports. This is not the list I'm supposed to look at. Okay. All right. So did anyone watch The Boys? Did anyone watch the new Power? Let's just go ahead and get this out the
I
way.
watched all that.
No, I gotta
Oh,
get
yeah,
off.
I ain't getting
Push
chance.
that.
I ain't getting.
Don't say that.
I watched all
Nah,
that.
don't say nothing yet.
This
I'll
might be
do
why
it
I
after
asked
this.
for it. I
I ain't seen
All
all
He
of
said,
it.
no."
I ain't seen all of it.
right. So
Y'all be-
okay.
So I guess.
But
you're talking about
I'll say
football?
this. I ain't gonna spoil it for anybody who's gonna watch it. But I'm talking about The Boys right now. It's the second season started off a lot slower than the first season was. Like the first season was wilding from the jump. The third
I mean,
season,
that
the
second episode was
season
wild.
to me it wasn't wild until it hit the third episode. But you know,
Is that when he slapped him up?
The man tired, trying to inch more and more into the episode.
I just watched all of it today.
Okay, yeah. I just wondering because I can't remember if it was the second episode or the third episode, but it's Homelander, right?
You talking
You
about
talking
somebody
about
got smacked?
Homelander wilding?
Yeah.
Did you see episode 4 yet? Cause that came out today.
No, I ain't see that.
No.
Okay.
Hey, you
Y'all gotta
watching on the
chill.
legit
Chill.
thing or you got a link?
I ain't
Okay,
gonna
okay.
spoil it for you. All right, I ain't gonna spoil. I ain't gonna spoil. I ain't gonna spoil.
Are you watching
No,
on
I
the
seen-
legit
I
thing or you got a link?
Who, me? No, what are you talking about?
Are you
What are you
watching
talking
on whatever it comes on? Whatever it comes on, or you watching through
Yeah.
a website, like a link?
I'm watching
Talking about,
the
like, third
boys
party.
on. I'm watching the boys on
Or you're
whatever
watching
it
on
on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, come
'cause
on,
I got
Amazon.
Amazon Prime. But
Yeah.
I'm watching Power on something else. So
Well, I didn't know if you had a link because I was about to say hit your boy up with
I
it.
can
But
hit you. I
never
can
mind.
hit you with a link. I got you.
All right, bet.
All right,
We
so
might need
no.
to take the A. I ain't gonna hit you with a link. Ain't no illegal over here, but I got you.
Oh,
He said I watch it on Stars only. Stars,
Yeah,
Stars
yeah.
app only.
Shit, I actually do, but all right. So no one watched the new Power either. Though? No one watched
Yeah,
the
I
new Power.
seen it. I done seen it.
Okay, I know you seen it, Alex, but I'm asking
I'm
everybody else.
behind, man.
It was fire too.
Yeah,
Yo, wait.
I'm
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Wait.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all supposed to watch
Hey,
that shit.
do all right. So how good do you think it was compared to old Power? Cause I think it was fire.
I
It's
think it was
better?
good.
No, I ain't gonna say it was
It's
better.
not better, but it's good. It's still good.
Okay.
It's still
All
good.
right.
That's what we're saying.
Cause it
I
was
have to
wild.
watch
It was
it
wild
after I
in the
get off
first.
this.
Cause you gotta think about it on a scale of like, all right, this is the first episode of the whole thing too. Like
Yeah.
Power season 1, episode 1, and this season episode 1,
Way
episode 1 or
different.
whatever. Yeah,
Way different. There's a lot going
it's
on.
different. It's a lot different, but it was still really really good in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It's good. You can tell it's gonna be a good show. That's all we're gonna say. All
Is
right,
this
so
the first spinoff
I've
that came
heard
out?
mixed opinions online. I'll say that though.
yeah. This is the first spinoff. I think the Kanan one's coming out later, and then the one.
They got like
So
what, like
this one-
five,
so
4 or 5 books?
It's 5
Oh,
of them.
yeah,
So
okay.
this one is this one that's gonna be about
Ghost.
Freak, I guess.
Is it like Ghost? Yeah.
I think number 3 is supposed to be about Tommy.
Tommy.
Number 4 is supposed to be about Kanan, and I forgot what number 5 was supposed to be about.
I know it was one of them supposed to be about them growing up.
Maybe that's number 5.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
probably number
Or
5.
maybe,
Oh,
or
like
maybe,
Ghost
maybe
and them
that's
growing up?
maybe that's baked
Yeah.
into Kanan's story
Yeah.
too, because Kanan,
Yeah.
you
That's
have
what
to
I'm
see
saying.
him growing up in
Yeah.
his story. So I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess we'll just have to see.
But I didn't have high expectations for it, but it turned out to be really good.
I thought it was well executed to me. But y'all watch
Yeah.
it so we can talk about it on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
for
still
sure.
behind. I'm gonna do my homework.
All right, so let's just go ahead and hop into the NBA playoffs then, since y'all sleep.
Well, you know, the Lakers-
Yeah, you know what I'm
Lakers
saying.
is just playing.
We just closed out, the first series in the Western. Well, the Western Conference Finals is set. On our end.
Y'all just beat the AAU team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We just beat the Rockets. You know what I'm saying. Smushed them real
Come
quick.
on.
So
There
we
was
in the
never
Western
a doubt.
Conference.
That was
Never
pitiful,
a doubt.
man. The last
so-
2 games were pitiful.
Who y'all got on the East
defense.
though? Who y'all got coming out the East? Let's just go ahead and get that
Celtics
established.
is looking good.
I told y'all on the last pod, Celtics.
Well, I told you Heat in 6. I lied. Heat in 5.
So,
Damn,
all right,
you got
really-
this
all
on.
right. So who you got? Celtics versus Heat. Is that what we're talking
I
about?
got
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, I got Celtics in 6. I get Heat 2 games.
Okay.
All
right.
All right, you going with Celtics?
Yeah.
Who you got? Don.
Oh, I got Celtics in 4.
Damn,
I
4?
ain't got no
I
disrespect.
don't know. I don't know about no sweet. I don't know about no.
Hey,
Tyler Hero, nice.
And
And the mess.
I don't know. The Heat looking pretty good, man. They could beat them.
4.
All right. hey, real one. Who you got?
I mean, if I'm putting my money on it, I'm going Celtics in 6. But if I'm, as a fan, I'm going Heat in 6.
Heat
I'm
in 6.
I'm trying to dig into the archives. Miami, that's my team. So I want to really get it. So
I'm
but
thinking,
I'm a lot guy.
Yeah.
I'm a lot of guy, and I think Celtics with the experience and just the more talent. I think they're gonna get it easily.
okay. I guess I'm gonna be devil's advocate on this because I'm thinking Heat in 6. Because Celtics be. I mean, they be busting, but they be letting people come back too much, man. They be playing around. They be playing with their food a little too much for me. So I think if they do that in this, this series, I think that will backfire on them heavy. So I'm gonna go with the Heat in 6 on that one. Cam, who you got?
I got Celtics at 5.
Okay.
I just think they got too many skilled players, man. And I'm thinking like when the Heat shuts down, it's kind of over with.
Yeah.
Like
I got you.
Like
Okay. All right. So we got pretty much Celtics carrying it out to the finals, which would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm with you,
That'd be
Tyrell.
crazy.
I'm saying Heat in 6. Defense.
Okay. My boy
Defense.
Jazz.
I like Boston ain't playing no defense.
thank
You
you.
said what?
You saying defense like Boston don't play no defense or something?
I'm not saying they don't, but I mean they ain't Miami.
They better. That's the point.
I guess we'll see.
I'm just trying to see
Oh.
the matchups because like look, Kemba, Jason Tatum, Jalen, come on, who's gonna guard all of them?
You already know who's going for Tatum. It's gonna be buckets. Buckets is gonna take
Yeah.
Tatum.
And who's gonna guard Kemba?
I mean,
The guard just showed can't guard Kemba.
exactly, he gonna get hurt.
Y'all see.
Yeah.
How long is
Coaching, man.
Eric
Eric
Fleet play
Spoelstra,
the
man.
defense on it?
Eric's supposed to gonna have them boys ready. They're gonna have a plan.
but you also have to play the other way around. Kimba gonna have to guard too. You know, Kimba ain't exactly.
But you
great
can
on
hide.
defense.
You can hide Kemba. You can hide Kemba on defense.
I don't know. The
Hey,
Raptors
nah.
went back on some of them games because they kept freaking
Mhm.
switching on his ass.
That's where
Yeah,
where Marcus Smart come in.
Yeah, there we go.
And you also got to think
That's
about
where
like who's
Marcus
gonna
Smart
guard
come in.
Bam for the Celtics. 'Cause Bam,
A center.
Sleek, hey, Bam Slick can get buckets.
Bro, we was going on Brooke Lopez. Come on, I ain't trying to do none of that.
All right.
Man,
You
bro,
weren't
Low-
saying that when you said Bucks and 5 now.
You right. Being disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
Called him out. Goddamn. Oh shit. The Bucks. That was just crazy, bro.
That was
I
That
blame
was the
I blame coaching.
And then all these reports that coming out now, it's not looking too good for your boy Giannis to stay in Milwaukee.
I think somebody posted.
I mean, Evan, you do-
unfollowed everybody or something like that.
Yeah, he unfollowed everybody. Look.
He followed everybody on Milwaukee.
He
I
followed
mean,
everybody
Evan,
from the
you
Bucks.
do know I'm not a Milwaukee fan. I'm a Boston fan. My favorite player.
Oh yeah, you're a Giannis fan. Yeah.
Like
So that means
Allen,
you can
like
be
Alex
ahead
is a
of him.
Lonzo fan for some reason.
I am.
He's still developing.
Ain't no shame.
Mhm.
I was when he was on our team, but now that he gone, he trash.
Ain't no shame.
Hey, I'm gonna support you if you wear
Hey,
that.
hey, this is a
Wear that
great
listen.
segue. This is a great segue into the Giannis conversation that we had. Hey, where do y'all see him going, and why? Don, go. Boom.
That's a tough question, man.
That is a tough question.
All right.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody got no
where-
answer. Ain't nobody got no answer.
Got
yet?
about-
'Cause I'll
Well,
go
Alex
ahead and
got. Well, Alex
I'll
got.
go ahead.
Go ahead,
Alright, so he gonna go. So he
Talk
gonna
to-
go to the Warriors, right?
You gonna go to the Warriors?
Draymond
thought about-
already done jumped in his inbox already.
Was that
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
or was that
So
real?
he done whispered them sweet nothings. The same thing he done told KD.
I'm about to say, gotta be
Come
real because he
over
had
there.
no shame against KD.
You know what I'm saying? When he come over there, he's
Was
gonna
that a
win
real
championship.
report though?
We talking about?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's. Well, I ain't saying that it's a real report that he's talking to him. I don't know if he's talking to him or not, but
Okay, I
it's
was
real
gonna say-
that the Warriors want him. And then
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like they can get
I
him
gotta-
because they have a super high. What, they have the number 2 pick or something like that.
They
Yeah.
do have the number 2
I feel like
overall
they can
pick.
do the number 2 pick and a couple players, and they might be able
Wiggins.
to snag them.
Yep, Wiggins. You got Wiggins, the number 2 pick.
Man, Wiggins. Is,
Out of there. Yeah, Wiggins.
No hesitation. No hesitation.
yeah, he gone. I agree with you on
And,
that.
the
actually.
Warriors have no shame in getting other players. Like they don't not care about that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can see them trading that two pick for real.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all saying he's okay? So Alex said the Warriors.
He said
That
the
would be-
Warriors.
I said the
That
Warriors.
would be outrageous.
Yeah.
I mean, what did y'all think when I know? Because I still remember that night when I got that text on my phone. Well, not text, but the notification. KD
The little,
moved to
yeah,
the Warriors.
okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I double checked
You know what I'm
everything. I was
saying?
like, "There's no
That's
way,
the same
bro."
way
I
I
double
feel
checked
it's gonna be with
everything.
Giannis.
Yeah, I do feel you on that. If I wouldn't be surprised at this point if they did get him, just because. But damn, I would hate for that. That's crazy.
Ha.
That's just another asset for Curry.
That would mean the Warriors would be freaking 180, complete 180.
Yep.
I feel like he wouldn't do it though. Like, I mean, I know there's to us as fans, it seems like that's a no-brainer, but I don't know. Just kind of looking at him as a person, like I don't feel like he would just go join the Warriors, but I don't know.
I think he
Said
would.
he wasn't leaving, and he unfollowed everybody in Milwaukee. Let's look at
I
that.
mean, that's true, but I mean, you know,
They
it
always
is the
say
Warriors,
that.
and then you already got to see how it went with KD, how they roasted him for going there.
And
So
he
I
did
don't think
see.
he's
Hey,
trying
but
to
he
get
got
He
the two
also did
rings.
see
He
KD got them two rings, and he walked
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, he
and them
said he
two,
still ain't
them
happy about it though.
MVPs.
Like it still didn't fulfill him.
But
Though.
KD's
Like, he
just
went
an
and got them
unhappy
rings.
person.
KD
Yeah.
always got that chip, just
Yeah,
because.
there's KD is a different type of person. He's kind of like Kyrie, you know. They're
Yeah,
just,
because he think he
you
better
know,
than LeBron. He's not. So you know.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, hey, we can get in that
That's a
discussion next
completely
if you want
different.
to. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
completely different discussion. Man.
That's completely
Yeah,
different. Let's
Let's stick to the Giannis one right now.
We
Yeah,
can,
I
we can
know.
get into
Onto
that
the
as the next topic if y'all want to.
we on Antetokounmpo right
Man,
now.
Alex got the guns ready.
Hey, Cam, where you see him going? You ain't gotta have a
honestly,
wife.
I feel like he gonna try to stay there if they give him like some type of crazy like trade. Like somebody has to come there that's gonna help him. Basically.
They ain't.
But
But
other
for
than
Ain't
that,
nobody going
I
there.
mean,
They don't.
I hear them
They don't
talk
have
that.
the cap.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean
that.
they're gonna
They don't
get.
have. They don't have the assets to trade for anybody.
Yeah, like ain't nobody gonna
I,
take Chris Mills and Brooke Lopez for like Paul George or something. You know what I
They're
mean?
gonna have to
somebody,
trade Bledsoe
somebody about
and
to.
probably like DiVincenzo or something.
I
Throw
mean,
somebody else in there.
yeah,
Yeah, they get some young
I don't know
bucks.
it.
Yeah, but
But if he were to go somewhere, I kept hearing the Heat.
I
I
heard the
kept
Heat
hearing
too.
the Heat.
But you
Was
can't go to
All
the
right,
two
I
Heat.
That's what I was
got
talking.
a question. I got
Pull
a
a
question for
KD.
y'all after
I'm
we
about
get
to
off this
say,
topic real
I
quick.
was like,
Pull a
we've
KD.
been there. Exactly.
mean,
The team that beat you. You see, it's
Yeah.
happened.
How
You're
y'all?
right.
All right,
One
go.
that
Everybody,
ass.
get y'all answers, and then we can talk about that. If you go.
All right, so you think the Heat? You think the Heat?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm thinking. Shit, I'm hoping maybe we get a goddamn. Go ahead and hit the Lakers up, and we scoop.
Damn it, Ty. Hey man, get it. Hey, we skipping time, man. Let's go to the next person,
All
man.
right, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We already got his brother. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Exactly. Go
dead.
ahead and bring your other
He
brother too.
already got one of his brothers on his team. What you mean?
I know.
Yeah, and they both finna bounce to LA.
Yeah.
Say who you think gonna carry his bag, bro?
Shit.
Y'all tripping, man. We moving on for Ty, bro. He talking about Lakers, man. Let's
All right, go ahead. Let go. Hey, shit. I don't know where he gonna go.
Well, don't come my way then, because I'm saying the same thing.
We skipping Jackson too, then.
Where you got him going, real one?
But y'all gonna be sick if that happens, boy. Oh my God.
Oh, we getting 3 chips.
The whole NBA gonna shut down. They
talking about realistic moves. Y'all niggas talking about the Lakers. Like, get out of
talking
here.
about 2K.
I mean,
Hey, we
Okay,
do
my
have
league.
next
Shut that
opening
down
next
so
year,
quick.
though. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
The commissioner would shut that
There'll be
down.
29 vetoes or 28 vetoes between that.
Nah, they owe us from the Chris Paul's veto. They owe us.
yeah, like that trade would have been
Yeah,
so
I get
OD.
it.
That was not even that OD.
Would have been.
All right. All right, so real one, where you got him going?
Man, I'm just co-signing Alex because it makes the most sense, man. You know, they got the top pick. You know, they got movable pieces, and you know what I'm saying? Championship, culture, whatever. So it'd be the best bet for him. Be a smart man. Go ahead and join the squad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can now that I've actually thought about it and things kind of lined up. Yeah, I can see him going there.
I mean, if he just want to lose again, he can just stay with the Bucks. So he might as well come to a winning team.
Losing team right now, but yeah, once everybody
Check
back.
out. I was like, check out the number 2 pick, bro. No.
This season don't count.
I mean, come on now. Everybody was hurt. Y'all get off now, bro. Now y'all know if everybody was not hurt, they would have been a good team, actually.
Yeah, don't do
Or
that.
at least a playoff team.
Hey, and just like we said, we had Kyrie and Kevin Love, they would have won that game. But guess what? We didn't have them, so we didn't win. Evan, who you say you got?
L.
The real team, I'd say the Heat, but I know they said like a dark horse team. They said was the Blazers.
That would be. Yeah, we
They
talked
said it
about
was
The
on
Blazers
there.
don't have the cap either. Like who?
They said they could give up like a sign and trade. They can do like 2 or 3 sign and trades.
Trade CJ and
Like Melo, bye.
I mean, Melo was already his contract's already up, so yeah.
I mean, Melo wouldn't get no money anyway, so he's
Yeah.
he making vet minimum, so he
Yeah,
won't
that's
trade
what
him
I'm
anyway.
So it would have to be like somebody like Nurkic, CJ.
I would most definitely give him Nurkic, to be honest. I would definitely give him
Whiteside
Nurkic.
free agent.
Yeah, but would the Bucks take those ass motherfuckers for?
I mean, if they're gonna
The
build,
MVP.
if they're gonna build for the future, because they're cap space. It don't matter what they gonna do. No matter what Giannis gonna do, he the one who got the power.
I mean, if he asked for a trade to the Blazers, I think he had to take that trade because you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you might as well gonna get him for something rather than nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you got to do like draft picks, cash considerations. Shout out TJ Warren, stuff like that. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta do something.
Shout out TJ. You seen what happened to him when he started?
Hey,
facing
it don't
all
matter.
the
That man was
you
a
know what I'm
walking
saying?
bucket in that bubble before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And being in a bubble, and being a walking bucket is like playing 2K at home. Man,
Now he walking at the
Hey,
crib.
when he was
man.
actually traveling, going to other places, what was he? Not a bucket.
like
Yeah.
like
What's
19
the
points a
spec on that
game.
man thing? You still better
That's a-
than
that's a
cash
buck.
considerations.
That's a buck.
That's still
Everybody
disrespectful.
a buck in the bubble, man. I heard my mom was getting buckets out there.
It's mom.
I tell her to break some bread with her son.
God damn, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. What were we? Everybody answer that.
Alice had a question.
Yeah, what's your
But
question?
who was your answer first?
Mine? Oh shit, man. I don't know. Man. I mean, I guess I got a team to say I'm gonna hit Boston, so I ain't got to root for two teams almost. So yeah, Boston.
Their names was in the talks too. They're talking about like trying to give him Hayward for him.
Unless they get Brown or Tatum. No, they gonna have to get Tatum.
I mean, they're gonna have to give him one of them. So it's gonna be Brown. They're not
Hayward
giving
some
up Tatum.
picks and stuff.
They're not giving up Tatum.
For
Yeah,
Hayward, some picks.
Yeah.
Maybe Marcus Smart.
and another player or something.
Let's be real now. If you a Bucks GM, you taking Hayward and some picks for Giannis?
Hey, Jasper.
Like I said, if that's what he say he wants to go,
Yeah,
I was gonna pick for the
something to
next
nothing.
Yeah,
He can leave for
if I-
nothing, or you can get something.
If I
Put it in
yeah,
there,
if I
put
say
it in
I want to
there.
go to the Celtics and they offer me this, and then he gonna take the offer, he just gonna leave to go to the Celtics for free.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
I'm gonna pull a Kawhi and trade
That's
him where I
it.
get the best deal. I ain't worried about that.
yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna trade him where I get the best deal, just like they did Kawhi.
Yeah,
Yeah, but not too many teams gonna take that because they say what happened with Kawhi and Toronto.
also we
Yeah.
also got to think about this. He have a no trade clause. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if you got that.
I highly doubt it because when he signed that extension, when he signed that contract the first time, he was up and coming. Jabari
Okay.
Parker and I think Brandon Jennings were the guys. So.
Okay.
Brandon Jennings might have been great about it. I don't
Jennings.
remember.
that's the original Bucks right there.
Yes.
Brandon
For real.
Jennings.
My boy was nasty
All right.
for a little bit.
So my
I will say
question.
this. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I will say this: if they're gonna trade him, they definitely ain't trading him nowhere in the East. They gonna put him somewhere in the West where they ain't got to really deal with him. Because I don't think they're gonna. That would be dumb of them to trade him to somebody in the East because that just hurts y'all.
Just to face them. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Not really.
That'll be
Not
dumb.
that they don't feel like he's a real threat in the playoffs as he hasn't been.
yeah, but they don't have. to
He's still young, though.
Stop him.
What?
That man is still
I'm
dominant.
just saying, man. Like if you don't feel like he a threat, like he may be the regular season MVP, but when he get in the playoffs, he's a flop. So
You gotta have the people to stop him. The Bucks ain't built like that.
Nah.
hey,
If
but
they traded
they
him, he would
can
murder
build like
them.
that.
Well, the better question is who you think is gonna last longer, Budenholzer or Giannis?
I don't even know who Budenholzer is.
The coach.
The
the
coach.
head coach.
Oh,
Goes the Bucks. I'm dead.
I'm
Come on, coach.
That man
Coach.
said.
How you not know? How you not know who he is? Bro? He was with Atlanta.
He was with the Hawks.
He was with Atlanta for forever.
exactly.
I'm
Nobody looking
dead.
at no
Don't be-
Hawks.
What you mean, bro? You had to watch them when y'all broke the freaking 3-point record on them, the Cavs. When JR and them were getting
Shit,
dudes
I
in
wasn't
the
looking at no
box.
coach. I was looking at the goddamn board. Like, hey, we about to whoop you.
Well, you had to see him like cut to him when like JR hit like fucking 30 points on them. You're like, damn, look at that.
Tyrell like, oh, look at the coach. I don't know what his name is, but that's
Yeah,
it.
shit.
Look at that white dude.
I may have saw him, but I don't know his name.
The halftime where they saying, so what are you gonna do about JR?
Yeah. And David Aldridge.
Ah.
All right.
Did you-
So my question was, are y'all gonna give Giannis that same flame that y'all gave KD if he goes to the Heat?
Yes, most
Yes.
definitely. Most definitely.
He would deserve it.
He gets no pass. I mean, he getting heat right now.
Especially if he go to the Warriors too. I'm the same thing.
What?
No, bro.
People still don't
Wait a minute.
KD right.
Wait a minute. You said you was cool with him coming to the Lakers. He go to the Warriors. You gonna flame him up?
He's joining
Because
my
that's
team.
my team.
That's just a bias. That's just a bias
That's
coming out.
my
Alex.
team.
You can't take that.
That's the Lakers, man.
You can't take the
Like,
logic out of that, man. It's just
Oh,
Plus, I
bias.
mean, check this out. Anybody would love to play for the purple and gold. So I can't knock the man if you want to come to the Lakers and be historic. I can't.
Hey, Paul George and Kawhi turned down the purple and gold. That's all.
Yeah, right. And that's why they're not going to win the ring this year. So it's all good.
But don't nobody want freaking pandemic P.
mhm.
Yeah, chill.
Hey, we gonna see what he do in the Western Conference. You gonna see me
No,
It's so disrespectful.
in the finals. We
They
gonna
just-
see.
First
for
of all, he
14.
disrespected the fans for having to watch
Man,
him
he
choke in
playing
the
better.
playoffs all the time.
Y'all super disrespectful.
Bro, he
Yeah,
disrespectful for giving
hypothetically.
himself a nickname and then not living up to it.
Playoff.
I mean, I agree with you on that point. You shouldn't give yourself a nickname.
You gotta let the media W that. You can't just be like, I'm playoff P.
Shit, it ain't
Ain't
like
even been
we
to the
gonna see.
finals yet.
Yeah,
Hey, he was hooping though. Like,
sometimes.
Every other game.
no. See,
not in
y'all
games
thinking
that
about him.
mattered.
See, y'all thinking about him recently, but when he got the
No, I'm
nickname,
talking
he was
about games
back when
that
he was with the
mattered.
Pacers. Like he was hooping.
Yeah,
It was
right.
getting
I was
bombed.
probably in high
That was
school.
He was
one
getting
year.
bombed.
The only
That was
time he
one
lost was really was
year.
to LeBron.
Exactly.
But he lost plenty of
How is that
times.
getting bobbed? That's like going up against Mike. You
He's
just
still
going
getting
against the
bombed.
best player in the
Series that he
world.
took them
That's
seven,
not-
like 6 or
nah.
7.
I mean,
Wait,
Alright,
say it
so
again. What you said? You said he the best player in the world? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I just want to make
he's
sure.
not the greatest all time.
He isn't greatest. If he hasn't proven he the greatest this year, then
All
goddamn.
right. Yeah,
All right, y'all-
That's just a whole different
that's a
conversation.
Y'all want
That's
to
a-
go there? We can go there. I'm ready for all of them.
I ain't
Nah, we ain't
trying to
gotta-
hear it,
we
bro.
gonna be
I ain't
here till like
trying to
2
hear
in
Alex
the
got the
morning.
guns ready.
I ain't trying to hear it.
I don't have another
I got
hour
time.
on the podcast because y'all gonna argue.
It's gonna be like
so.
exactly.
All right, so hey, what else do we want? What else is on the docket? I don't even got the list no more, man. What else? What else y'all want to talk about?
But-
What else? What else is
but-
popping?
I'm surprised you didn't put that OBJ topic on there.
I mean, if y'all want to talk about
that's
that,
after
Hey,
after
what
the
y'all-
podcast
hey,
topic.
I got a
After the
question.
podcast topic. But we can talk about NFL.
What up, what
facts.
up?
You want to talk about that?
So,
Yeah,
for the-
that Cam Newton.
First
Wait,
question, did y'all watch?
Clear. Go ahead.
First
Jeff.
question, did y'all watch the Chiefs Texans game?
I did.
I
Yeah, I
did.
watched it.
Yeah,
Second
watched
question,
half
how y'all
I
feel
watched
about
half
the
of it.
fans? How y'all feel about the fans booing
I thought
when
it
they
was
locked
crazy.
on?
That shit was weak.
That
as
shit
hell,
was
bro. It was
that was
expected,
weak.
though. It was
I
expected.
mean, it's kind of expected though. It's,
Yeah.
it's that NFL brings that kind of fan base, so I literally expected it. I mean,
I didn't expect them to
Like
lose.
they
though.
try
Like,
to. It's like
I mean,
they try to make it about it was about the flag. Now they're not even doing it during the anthem.
Yeah.
After the anthem, it's just a moment of silence, whatever. Now they're
They're just
booing
saying that,
flag.
we're all
Like,
one. Like,
Come on,
they just
bro.
find something new to boo something every time. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
so if you're a
I mean,
Kansas City player, how you feel about that? That's your home stadium, and you got people booing you for something like that. Like, how do you take that?
I mean, they taking it like
I
how
mean,
they
they take
taking
it how they
Black,
take it, man. It's
the
like
Black Lives Movement. I think it's just kind
Yeah.
of like, damn, like we're all witnessing like the blunt hatred that people have for something that is supposed to be, bringing us all together. I feel like it's kind of crazy. I mean, I think it's just getting more flamboyant with people expressing it now. Like, it's not hidden no more. It's not like there's no more excuses, nothing else to hide behind. And people are just being front line with it. And I think it's just kind of shocking to some people who don't realize that what we've been talking about is actually happening. So I don't know. That's just the way they're going to have to deal with it. But I feel like it's always been there, but now it's just amplified because, it's just
I feel like
crazy.
I think I said it last podcast. I feel like the people who want to see it are gonna see it, and the people who don't.
yeah,
So it's gonna be that's the way it's gonna be.
I agree.
Yep. Even though there's no reason to, there's really no reason to boo something like that. There's no reason to not be on board with something so simple and minute, but some people just don't want to let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to have that advantage,
Just
They
too
just
close-minded,
wanna have-
man.
Yeah, they're like,
Man,
okay, if
word.
we uplift them, they're gonna bring us down. Like,
Yeah,
when no, it's not. It's probably gonna help the whole society if everybody's pulled up. Like, but crab in a barrel mentality.
it's crazy,
We're
man.
gonna see what happens next month. when
Boy,
breast cancer awareness is next month, and they're gonna
yeah.
be doing a whole lot of pink and silence and all that for breast cancer, and then people gonna be all cool with it.
We'll see.
They make
It's
it seem
wild.
like it's a political statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody keeps
Jasper,
looping it in with that.
Jasper, let me add on to that, Jasper. What'd you think about the Chiefs and that win? You think they're gonna repeat?
Man, look, they look
Well,
tough.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man. That
and
man
that's
was
what I was about to say. He is the X factor that makes them literally unstoppable. If you got a
like if
running
they
back
can
running like that, if you got a
they can
running
run the
game
ball
like
20
that,
times or throw the
yeah,
ball 20
Hey,
times, that's
yeah.
ridiculous.
And he
I
was a
don't really see how you
rookie, and I
stop
was
him.
like, why he doing this?
I
and you
just
know
want
who
to
got
see
him on
it.
the
Breaking
and
tackles
you
like
know
it
who
was
got on the
nothing.
fantasy team? You know who
Me,
drafted
Bro,
him
you
in the
got him?
I did
Me,
not pick him.
I got him.
I went over him. I
Oh, I
went
did.
over him and said,
How you got him?
I
I got
picked
him.
him. I thought about Evan. Evan
You
fantasy.
talking about
fantasy.
in my league.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I
I
already
got.
drafted, so I'm screwed.
I benched him
But
though.
it's all
Well, I got David
You get
Johnson. He
none
put
of them
in work.
points.
yeah.
I'll be okay, man.
Who are they? The way I feel about it is I don't know if they're gonna repeat because their defense ain't looking. I mean, their defense looked good, but it wasn't looking great. And then I
But they
feel
played
like,
I
good
mean,
last year either.
it's one of those
hmm?
things to where like their offense is so high powered, the
Yeah,
defense
that's what I
just
was about
has
to say.
to
I just feel like
manage enough to
I have
like.
to see. I have to see them go against a good defense because I think what they playing the Texans defense is whack as shit. So
Yeah, they booty.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
chill,
mean,
Well, the
dog.
Texans,
they're decent. They're decent. They're decent.
bro,
it's gonna get worse
No,
next
they
week.
not.
no, they're
They
not,
play
bro.
against Lamar next week.
They
They was
they
pretty
got a good
shitty.
defensive line, but other than that,
They
what?
play against
Yeah.
Lamar next week, so we gonna see.
I said they're
Lamar about to
decent, but
run all over their ass.
I'm not gonna say
Yes,
they
they are.
ass because the Chiefs scored 30-something points on it. It's the Chiefs who scored 30 points on every fucking team in the
I'm
league.
not saying
They could
I
have
didn't
dropped
say that. I
50
just
on
said
them.
their
They
defense is
wanted.
weak. Period. Like their defense is
Yeah,
weak.
and I'm saying
Yeah,
it
it
looks
is.
decent. It looks decent.
And I'm saying it doesn't.
Out of like probably like
Yeah, but a good
50.
offense will make your defense better though.
It will. And
They
their offense
repeating.
kinda ass.
They are repeating, man. No one's stopping them. No one
Bro,
is
they
stopping.
but they trash on defense, bro. Like who
Bro,
who on the
that's tough.
defense? Who on defense
Some-
is good, bro?
I don't
Talking about
Besides
keep up with
JJ.
that like that.
Besides
Talking about
JJ.
the Chiefs. Oh, you talking about
Oh,
the
you
Texans?
talking about Texans?
Yeah, the
I'm
Texans.
talking about
They
the
talking about
Besides
the
JJ.
Chiefs. I thought you was talking about the Chiefs. I was like,
No, I'm talking about. Cause, no, that's what I'm saying. I said the
I don't
Texans.
know. Whitney
I'm saying
Merciless is pretty good. We got Merciless. Yeah,
He's
Justin
okay.
Reed coming up. Justin
he's
Reed's
okay.
coming
And
up.
who
Justin
else?
Reed. Justin Reed.
JJ, that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much
don't
it.
know.
So you
Is
got
it Washington
JJ and a
play?
Zach
bunch of
Cunningham's
average
pretty
dudes.
good too, linebacker.
JJ and a bunch of average guys.
They still got Brian.
Hey,
Christian.
don't do Merciless. Brian Christian, that man freaking retired a long time ago.
No, I don't know. I don't watch the Texans, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, Brian
Me
Christian
either.
been retired. He
Uh,
I think he got suspended like 2 years in a row for like PEDs. So he just said bumped it
Yeah.
and retired.
Only reason I watched a little bit the other day was just because it was football, and then
And then there's the first game of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So this ain't
To
even
be honest,
preseason. This is just regular season.
No,
regular season,
there was no
preseason.
preseason.
Okay.
Regular
Okay.
season skip.
Okay.
I didn't
That's
even know
crazy.
college football started today, man.
Yeah, I was just
yeah.
saying that
College
earlier.
football started like 2 weeks ago.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah,
the bigger games started today, like Florida State.
I was ready.
Played.
Yeah,
I was up all morning.
For real? Who's your team,
I was
Cam?
up all morning. Clemson, for sure. You see it?
Ah.
You see the little
Ah.
Sunshine.
Hey, he went to Clemson too, so hey, he got that
exactly.
little chip
Oh, my
on his
bad.
shoulder.
Well,
Exactly.
you can get it.
This is a Clemson household. My
Yeah.
girl went to Clemson.
Yeah. You over here, man,
Yeah.
why
Oh, I
don't
know
you
they
go
were
to
sick in
Clemson?
that Burrows, but
Oh yeah, they was, you know.
Hey, y'all still got him for one more season, right? The long hair dude.
This is the
Yeah,
last
Trevor
one.
oh,
Lawrence.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
You already
Yeah.
know Sunshine there, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
the
they
last
said
one.
this is last year.
Yeah.
Did ETN go to the draft?
Nah, he's still here.
He's still there too.
He still got one more year.
Yeah,
That boy's
ain't got no-
bad.
No, this
ain't
is
got-
last year. This is
man.
last year too.
That man, the beast.
That boy's
Yeah,
bad.
We ain't got no receivers though, so I watched that game just now and I was like, geez.
Well, Ross
we
still
let
ain't
him
back?
score.
Or he hurt?
Nah,
Nah,
He's
he
out for the
opted
season,
out.
right? He's out for the season, right?
I know he opted out.
Oh, he opted out.
okay.
That's why.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of the players opted out. I didn't know he was one of them.
Oh,
Damn. Who did y'all play today?
Wake Forest. It's
Oh, yeah.
just finished. Like, hey, it was 37-13.
Yeah, because I think they had Chris Paul on game day, college game day with Lee Corso.
Yeah, it was over.
But he had time because they just got bounced.
Don't disrespect my boy, man.
Don't
Send
do
him
the
to
point
Cancun.
guard like
Up
that.
and they won. I wanted to see the
Don't-
Rockets lose earlier, but I'm
Don't
glad we
disrespect
did.
my boy.
Hey,
Yeah.
watch your
I
mouth,
like
there.
Chris Paul. I like Chris Paul. But I mean, if you at home, you at home.
Hey, that's how it's gonna be. All right. So, hey, anybody else got anything else for the pod while we in this thing?
Man, last topic was that Cam Newton thing.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
So
Go ahead,
what?
go ahead, go ahead.
So what's the Cam Newton thing? Go ahead.
I think it was
Man, yeah, like how y'all think he's gonna be successful or not with the new team since he's a starter.
oh yeah, that's right.
I
That's
mean,
right. That's what it was.
in that weak division, so he should be good.
I think he's definitely.
yeah.
I mean, they're already a playoff team. It just depends on if they're gonna win the division or if they're gonna be a wild card team.
Y'all agree with the?
I don't know about that.
I'm just thinking I just
Go
think in his position, because me and my friend were talking about the same thing about if Kemba and Cam Newton both somehow like get to the championship finals, like I'm about to like be like Carolina was the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
Gosh, Carolina was the problem, but now I'm looking forward to Cam to kind of progress because then he can kind of say "I told you so" to Carolina. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did him dirty. They did him.
I don't
Super
know.
dirty.
I don't know if they're gonna win the division. Personally,
But you think
and I
Buffalo
think
gonna
because
win?
I think every team in that division has gotten better except for maybe the Jets. I think Jets are trash. I
Man,
think
Miami's still trash.
I think the
Miami's
Dolphins
still,
got. I think the
young.
Dolphins
we
got a
got
lot
Tua
better.
now. They got Tua
They
now.
got they
not
got a
starting
lot
a
of
lot.
people on the Dolphins.
But he's
and, like,
he's still coming off his injury, so we don't really know what he's fully
I ain't
capable
even
of.
I ain't talking about just that. I'm talking about they signed Byron
So-
Jones, Xavier Howard still there. So I think
I mean, they got a lot of young.
Yeah, I think that
Like,
defense is
so-
gonna be a lot better, and then our offense is gonna be pretty
Yeah.
decent.
So instead of 4 wins last year, they're gonna go 5 or something.
6
They're
probably.
gonna get like at
Yeah,
least
I'm
6
thinking
or
like
7.
six.
6 or 7.
I'm thinking like 6 or 7. Yeah.
I stick with the 5. That division's still.
I
weak to
just
me.
the only reason why I can't put that much stock in the Bills, man, is just because Josh Allen. It's like that last game that sticks out in my head is against the Texans, bro. The 2 minutes of that
But
game was
he still
freaking
took them to the
pitiful.
playoffs, though. I mean, like
He didn't. That defense took them to the playoffs.
I mean,
I
Tyrod
mean, their
Taylor
defense
took
is
the
the
big.
same. So
That
Tyrod Taylor
defense
took it to the
is tough.
playoffs 2 years ago.
That defense is
defense is
tough.
the same. So
We'll figure
It
it
is,
they
but I
might
just
win the division because the
I
only
mean-
reason I think that the Patriots might not win is because a lot of their key players on defense opted out, and some of their players on the offensive line opted
I
out.
mean, that's fair, but that's why I said that, even then, I still think the Patriots still making a wild card just because the AFC is so weak.
Yeah, I'm ready. I think they got it. I gotta see.
Because like in my wild card, I have either like the Patriots and the Colts will be my wild card teams.
Evan, ain't you a Colts fan?
I am not. I'm a Seahawks fan.
Okay.
Oh shit, y'all got
That's what
presidential.
Yeah,
It sounded
I
real.
am not a Colts fan. I'm not a
It
Colts fan.
decided so rare out of all the teams, the Colts. It is.
I mean, the
just
Colts.
couldn't believe.
The Colts got a legit like chance in the AFC. They're a sleeper pick for me.
I can't name one person. on
Man,
the
I
Colts.
think you're sleeping on the AFC.
The one person
AFC
on
is
the Colts
weak.
is
The AFC is
the quarterback.
the equivalent of the East in the NBA.
Nah, well,
Dang.
maybe, but
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
they are.
Yeah.
They are.
I mean,
The
besides-
I
NFC
said
is
maybe.
the
All
West.
right. So I'm looking at it
Besides
right
the
now,
Chiefs.
and I
No,
see
the AFC
like,
have the Chiefs, the Steelers, and the Ravens.
bro, you sleep, bro.
Anybody
They
else,
got-
you can't
I
say
think
that there's like top nine
Titans
talent.
were really good last year.
No.
What? What do you mean?
Yes, Titans was
The
killing.
Titans,
good.
the Titans had. I'm saying Tannehill had one good year. You give more tape on him after that 1 year, they know
but
how
it's
to
not
play
about
him.
him. It's about stopping Derrick Henry. That's the thing.
yeah.
I
Who's
mean,
gonna tackle him?
they can stack the box against him. I'm talking about
You
like
seen what
reading
happened last year? They
coverages.
tried that, and he ran
Juicy
150 yards on like.
But also,
everybody.
is that the point is that if you play a good offensive team, how is Tannehill going to be able to keep up with them if he gets behind?
That's
what I'm talking
the
about.
point. The point is that's the whole point.
I'm talking about a full, but I'm talking about a full roster though.
If you have,
If you're talking about a
Derrick
full
Henry,
roster for AFC, the Titans are not up there.
what do you mean?
I'm talking
Yes,
about
they
full
are.
roster. They are not.
Okay,
Give
all
me
right.
three.
If you're
Give
talking
me three
about
top
all right,
players on their defense. Like
it don't
for
matter
like for
about
their
top
roster.
players if they're a good team. Who cares if they have
I'm
top
talking
players or not?
about
If they're
like
a
I'm
good
talking
team.
about from top to bottom. AFC. If you
You're
compare the
talking
AFC
about
to the
Madden
NFC,
stats. I'm talking
I'm not
about
talking about
actual
Madden
good
stats.
teams or not.
I'm talking about good teams too. The Titans are not that good of a team to me.
You said all right.
You
What you
get a
ask?
you catch a high.
You
What
said
was
name
the
what?
final? So like the NFC. If you compare the
So
NFC
they got
top like
Davian
six,
Clowney,
they just picked him.
Kevin
Bad
Byard,
down, man. Okay.
and
And
Adore
Darrell
Jackson.
Casey.
And Adore Jackson.
And Jarrell Casey.
They don't have Jarrell
That's
Casey
it.
no more. They traded him.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit. Yeah, well, that's tough
Yeah.
because he was their top lineman.
But now they got
Yeah.
Clowney.
Clowney.
That's true.
Clowney played for the Seahawks, and I can tell you that Clowney has
And Vic
moments.
Beasley.
He's not Vic Beasley. Get out of here. He's an ex-Falcon.
I don't know. I watched him.
We'll
I watched
see.
him. I watched him at USC. That dude was nice.
He's decent. I mean, he ain't
Yeah,
gonna
he ain't
get
really done
10
nothing since he
sacks.
got in the
But he
league.
gonna give you a little bit.
Clowney
I feel like you
has
sleep on
Clowney's
AFC.
motor is not up there.
I think the whole AFC North is gonna be good this year.
The whole AFC. Oh, I mean,
I think the
Not the Browns,
Bengals. I think
bro.
even the Bengals are gonna be good this year.
oh yeah,
Good. They'll be
You
good.
wildin'.
smoking now, ain't you?
I think Burrow's gonna do a decent
if-
job, but their defense
The way
is
I
still
feel
trash.
is if Joe
Burrow ain't
Burrow is everything that everybody's saying about him, like they're saying like really good stuff about him in camp and shit. So if he's anything near that,
Yeah, but they did the
They're
same
gonna
thing
be
with
good.
Their
Josh
defense
Allen,
is still
same thing
trash.
with all these other
Their
quarterbacks.
defense is still trash. The Bengals.
I mean, but
That's
he's a
true.
first round pick. Of course, they're gonna hype him up. I mean, he's
Yeah.
a
I
first
mean
round
that's true.
pick.
They
That's
offense
true.
They are.
That's true.
That and they're coming
offense
off.
is good, though.
Like the last time you saw him, he put up like 50 something in the national championship.
But
I
I'm
mean-
not talking about that. I'm just talking about NFL. I'm talking about what they're saying about him in camp. I mean, there's a lot of good people in college who go to the NFL and they turn out trash. So
But I mean, he had the hottest run out of any quarterback in college. I don't think anybody I've ever seen had that.
don't matter. He can still go to the NFL and be trash.
True.
I'm just saying. You know how the media is recency bias. It's what have you
And
done?
I said,
lately?
and I said,
That's the
I
last
agree.
thing.
I agree.
You know?
All right. I think we can wrap this one up, gents. I want to thank everyone for listening to the Working with Genius podcast. This has been episode 5 of season 2 with the full lineup featuring my boy Cam. I think you're gonna be a permanent party. What you trying to do, Cam?
For sure, man. For sure.
Hey, so the
What's up?
family
That's what's
growing. You know what I'm saying? Family growing. We got a lot of good, different, mindsets and inputs on different topics here. So I think it's gonna be good addition. But if you want to follow us, it's at WXG Podcast on Instagram, Work with a Genius Podcast on Facebook, and we are at every platform that podcasts are available, streaming every Sunday into Monday. So I would say by Monday. So, hey, check us out. Hey, appreciate you listening. We got some of the merch coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Now that we got the direct shipment coming. So be on the lookout for that. And we appreciate you. We out.
Yeah.